This is a boat I made from 100% duct tape, and this is the New River, home to some of America's biggest rapids. With this boat, we're attempting to run the river's hardest and most dangerous section, a 7-mile stretch that's claimed multiple lives over the years thanks to a handful of Class 5 rapids, the hardest rating possible, designated for experts only. We're running the river ourselves, so one wrong move, one mistake, or one tear in the raft could literally be the difference between life and death for us. So, we're gonna build a boat.
I bought some duct tape, and what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna try and do a small scale version of this thing.
My idea is to build individual air bladders around the sides and then enclose them with a big protective layer of duct tape.
So that's what we're gonna try to build.
And with help from Daps, we started crafting.
This is gonna be painful in large scale. Oh yeah.
Do it lengthwise, so like 12 inches?
Oh, yeah.
One like here, 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 and then
I
be able
agree.
to hold it
I think that
perfectly.
makes more sense.
Well, how do we get air in it then? Oh, that's really good actually.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's extremely promising. I feel like we just need
More duct tape.
all from tapeproviders.com, who sent this to us. You can actually get any size you want, which is why we went with them. Every one of these boxes contains 4 rolls this size.
And each roll contains 60 yards of duct tape, which means we have more than a half-mile of tape that we think will hold air, but I'm not sure yet since we've never tried this brand before, and when I say we, I don't mean Daps. Daps is gone, but I've replaced him with my little brother Will, who's pretty much better than me in every single way except for math, but more on that later. Let's test out this tape.
So without further ado, I think it's time we get to building.
Obviously, we're using the exact same build method as the prototype I made with Daps.
Part of what makes this so difficult is that it's just hard to work with tape because it's really unforgiving. Really bad is anything that looks like this, because that's basically just a free pathway for air to start flying out through the seam. But otherwise, the rest of this is looking pretty good. Dude, you're looking good down there, bro. I have to say, there's gonna be one part of this boat that isn't 100% duct tape. All right, I know, big moment, big exposed. They're actually just tire valves. Take the top off and pump these full of air.
As funny as it would be to watch me inflate the entire raft with my mouth, it's not possible, because we're probably gonna need to reinflate this thing a lot.
Ooh, they're leaky poo. I can feel it.
We noticed that there were a bunch of tiny micro tears on the surface of the duct tape, and that air was escaping where the duct tape overlapped.
Well, I know how to solve that.
Yeah, you put more tape on it.
But how do we make a boat? The plan is to make a set of massive tubes and join them using our big, black, extra sticky duct tape.
What? These are,
So as it turns out, Will messed up the math.
Why didn't you bring that concern up?
Because you were all like, boom, I did the math right there.
We used your math.
Dude, my math was based off of your math.
Luckily, we had a ton of extra duct tape, so we fixed the calculations and got back to work. The thing that makes this challenging for me is that I'm using a flat drawing to create a 3D object, so the size and shape of the parts changes when the tubes get inflated. Once we solved that problem, though, we still had to actually assemble it. So after joining the pieces with the big black tape roll, we rewrapped all of the joints with the ultra-wide silver tape for strength, and then made a massive duct tape sheet to serve as the boat's inflatable floor. With everything assembled, and after giving the sidewalls a quick sit test, we were ready to hit the river. And by we, I mean Turbo Team 6. Lewis, adrenaline junkie. Will, multi-sport athlete. Alex, backcountry expert. Jordan, artist. Yeah, we have no clue what we're doing. Will and I have only ever been on guided rafting trips. I'm pretty sure Jordan's never been on the river, and Alex's only rafting experience is in a wooden box that I made. We did plenty of research on the river in advance, but with over 20 named rapids to conquer, we'll have our work cut out for us, and a handful stand out from the rest. First, the Keenies. A set of 3 back-to-back Class 4 and 5 rapids, the Keenies feature an obstacle known to rafters as the meat grinder. A set of partially submerged rocks, the meat grinder is a strainer, which, if caught in an unlucky swim, will suck you through and rip the meat straight off your bones. Then there's Double Z, the most technical Class 5 on the river. To run Double Z successfully, we'll have to navigate multiple rocks, some visible and others hidden below the surface, by zigzagging our way across the entire width of the river. Make a wrong move, and we'll either destroy the boat or end up pinned underneath a massive boulder. And then, just before the bridge, we'll hit Miller's Folly, a Class 4 plus that's also the longest rapid on the New River, and if we run the left side, we'll be headed straight through Bloody Nose, an enormous wave named for unprepared rafters who've gotten a firm paddle to the face dropping in. Assuming all that goes well, we'll clear the last rapid with our limbs still attached, finishing underneath the iconic New River Gorge Bridge.
Moment of truth time. Time to put this thing in the water.
It could not work right now. It could just fail.
Okay.
Not terrible.
It's not the worst. Could be worse.
This is gonna be there all day, guys. We're going, let's go. This is working. We're doing
Working
it.
so far. Is it questionable? Yes. Is it functional? I think so.
Test number 1.
You guys?
Go
Okay.
for it.
So here,
Go for it.
paddle now. Oh jeez. Oh my. Paddle on the right, bro. Alright. Okay. Paddle, boys. Paddle. Okay. You did it. That was awesome.
And after making it through the first rapid, I'm thrilled, but also terrified, because there are still 20 rapids left, and they're all harder.
Because we're lifting heavily to the left.
Full spin, full spin.
Paddling.
There we go.
Oh shit!
Come on, baby.
Yo!
Head on, straight down. Paddle out of it. Right side only, right side only. What was that? I mean, the middle of the boat is filled with water. It's not really bailing, but it's working. You got it, Will?
Gently.
While pulling the boat out of the water to check for damage, we meet this group of rafting guys running the river on their day off.
So far, the update is things are going really well. The boat's in good shape. It's inflated. Will's taping his Red Bull can to the back. Things are looking good so far. Met up with the crew. The crew is very helpful, keeping us safe down this river.
Are you gonna chuck us?
Woo!
We passed the vibe check, so with the first Class 5 coming up soon, we decided to run the rest of the river together.
Lean into it, lean forward, all ahead.
Lean in.
All ahead.
Okay.
Keep going, take it easy, guys. You are a fantastic whatever your job is. Ahoy.
Bonk.
Lucky for us, there aren't any sharks in this river, but I can't say the same for the internet, which is why the only shark you'll find here is Surfshark, today's sponsor. We're taking a break to do some cliff jumping, but hackers never rest, which is why Surfshark is here to keep your online identity safe by encrypting all of the data sent between your device and the internet. In fact, before even getting to the river, we spent the night in a totally sketchy motel, exactly the type of place where you shouldn't trust the free Wi-Fi, and I had to upload a video to my channel. With all the YouTube hackers these days, I can't be too careful, but since I had Surfshark, I wasn't super concerned. Surfshark masks your IP and digital location by letting you route your traffic through one of their servers in over 100 different countries. And since IP masking is essential to being private online, a VPN makes sure your location and download history aren't linked to your identity. Surfshark also doesn't monitor, track, or store what you do online in any way, and their clean web feature blocks ads, trackers, and malware, allowing you to surf the web safely. And unlike challenging world-class rapids in a duct tape boat, starting with Surfshark couldn't be easier. Just go to surfshark.deals/LewisW for 3 months totally for free. Supporting sponsors like this is what keeps the channel going, so thank you. Now back to the rapids. Internally, I'm stoked that we've made it this far, but with a Class 5 rapid ahead, sharp rocks boosting puncture potential, and this being Jordan's first ever rafting trip, I'm a little concerned.
Basically in the middle of the rapid, so being farther left. And the downstream one more to the right.
Waves should be run with caution.
They're newly formed.
Last couple of years.
So all the rocks underneath are not polished.
Yes.
And it also means that we haven't probably run this particular rapid before.
Correct.
The way that it's formed right now.
Correct.
Yeah. It seems dumb to run it in this boat without complete and total confidence.
I am confident I can control it.
I'm confident for this thing. I think, yeah. I made you a promise that you would get home safe. I need to be able to keep that promise. If you tell me you're good, I will take you at your word, but I don't want to put you in a situation that you don't feel 100% confident getting out of once you're in it. Because I actually can't help.
Yeah.
I think just these
Yeah.
2 Class 5s, I think it's better to run it as a threesome because it'll sit higher in the water.
So Jordan hops in the boat with the guides, and we drop in.
We ride at dawn, and by dawn I mean right now.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, go.
Farther right. Farther right. I see the rock. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Go.
We got it, boys. We
Go.
got it.
Go. Go. We got it.
Come out of it. Come out of it.
Battle. Battle.
We gotta get away from those rocks.
Yes, we do.
That was super easy.
All right. Was that it?
I don't think it's it. We got it, boys. Keep going.
Dude, this is a duck tape raft.
We got it, baby. Let's go.
Good.
Okay, then hang right? Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
All ahead.
Come on.
Whoa.
Keep it up, baby. We got it.
Left. That was legit.
After crashing through the Keenies, I'm thrilled. The boat's handling everything we throw at it, and I'm having a great time. But how long will it last?
Yeah. We got it, baby. Keep with it, baby. Keep with it, baby. Woo! Woo! Keep it going. Not done yet. Not done yet. Keep it going. Come on. Keep going. Hang. Good? Yeah.
One left. Left. You're right. Go.
Woo!
Here we go. Yeah. I think we may have lost a little buoyancy.
That was awesome. This needed love.
Yeah.
After Will sat on this,
The base of the raft is definitely losing air, but the left side is still good. I don't know what happened over here.
yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Okay, you're going back in my pocket. We'll chat in a minute.
Because we're heading straight for Double Z, the most technical rapid on the river. It doesn't look all that intimidating because most of the hazards are hidden underwater, but that makes them all the more dangerous. And with the current trying to push us into every rock in sight, we have to hit this line perfectly.
Left.
All ahead.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Keep on it. Catch it. Lean right. Lean back. Yep. Lean back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Come on, keep with it. You got it. Woo. Well done.
All right. Okay, so far, my opinion is that if we had done this ourselves,
Screwed.
And we were.
Keep her going. Come on. Here we go. Keep going. We got it. Keep going. Here we go. Come back. Good. Okay. Here we go. Up the river. We'll take it down. Here we go. All right. Keep back.
dude, we're doing really well, but the thing is the raft is losing a lot of air at this point.
We're so close to
We're
the bridge.
so close, but we still have to make it through.
And as we're heading in to thread the needle, the second to last rapid, I'm realizing we're not just a few dudes with a crazy idea anymore. We're rafters. We're actually doing this.
We got it. Give me two.
These aren't the craziest rapids of the day by any stretch, but here we're calling our own shots and actually reading lines in the water. We're not just pulling off a stunt. We've learned more in one day on the water than most people do in their entire rafting lives.
Kyle, Will, you got it.
You got this. We can see the bridge.
The bridge is right there. All right, big whoosh. Last one, let's send it. Yes, sir, lean back. Yeah. There it is, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
And while smashing through a wave train underneath the iconic New River Gorge Bridge, I can't help but think about how far we've come. From Class 2 rapids in a Minecraft boat to the kind of projects I could only dream of years ago. And doing it in the river that made me fall in love with rafting is just the cherry on top.
Bridge, baby.
Yes!
Woo! So good. Yeah! That was awesome. You know, thanks for the line.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.
100% you got tape?
Yeah.
I was really